So tonight I want to share with you 8 tools to help organize your life. And remember, we're looking at it from a holistic standpoint. So this can be both personal and professional. So by now, I'm pretty sure all of you know that I am a lover of all things systems, efficiency, organization, and all of that good stuff. And so I'm probably going to always kind of share something with you around one of those 3 things. Hello, Mrs. Barnes. Thank you for the invite. Um, and so I'm a person who loves to excel at the highest level possible with the least amount of manual labor involved. I like to do amazing things, but I don't really want to work too hard at making it happen and getting it done. So I use tools to help me do that and systems to help me do that. And one thing that I've learned in my work supporting entrepreneurs across the globe, as well as previously working as a mother of 3 children, is that disorganization costs you time and money. Yes, this organization costs you time and money. Now, I don't know about you, but I value my time and I like my coins. Y'all know I like my coins. So I'm going to put a disclaimer out here. And I know we is in the Coach Jackie Leading in Life. We all love the Lord group. So I'm going to keep it clean. But understand that organizational systems and software will not fix you being a lazy bumpkin, okay? There is no system, there is no strategy, there is no tip that is going to fix you if you are just a lazy bumpkin. So, people are buying millions of dollars of books and productivity and software and coaching, but at the end of the day, you have to do the work. So no matter what you decide to implement, no matter what tool you decide to use, you still have to do the work. So last week we learned that there were really 3 segments to being aware of when it comes to getting organized, and that's time, space, and mindsets. There are many aspects to getting and staying organized, but the first step is to eliminate the clutter and then organize what's left. And so last week we attempted to eliminate the clutter along with all of the tips and strategies that we've been gaining from our wonderful group member, El Renee, about decluttering. And so now we're going to attempt to organize what's left. So I want to share with you 8 tools to help you organize your life. And remember, this is a holistic view. So if you don't have your pens and papers, this is a great time to go and grab them. Now, 2 tools that we talked about last week are a given: a project management system, and a calendar and planner. Why? Because again, we value our time. Hey, sugar. Mwah! Because we value our time. And one of our greatest assets and resources is time. And because disorganization costs you time and money, you want to make sure that you are managing that extremely well. So first tool is a time tracking app. In order to maximize your life and to be as efficiently as possible, you need to know how you're spending your time. And so you need to have a time tracking app. I challenge each and every one of you to track your time for 1 solid week to see where you're spending your time. You will be amazed at how much time is wasted. And there are apps out there that will even track your activity for you automatically. And what it does is it gives you this report that shows you how much time you spent doing nothing, how much time you spent on social media, how much time you spend browsing probably unnecessary websites, whatever. But if you're going to become a master of your time, you need to know where it's actually going. So you need a time tracking app. Second thing you need are offline storage tools. Dropbox, Google Drive, Picasso, whatever. You need somewhere to store your files. And you need something that's going to help you create documents on the fly, let you edit them on the fly. And this is personal or professional. How many times did you need to make a list? Did you need to put something, or let's say if you were out and about and you needed to grab a file, but oh my God, it's on my computer at home, I can't get to it, I'm not going to be at home for 8 hours, blah, 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 blah. Let's be more efficient. You need an offline storage tool. Next, you need an online bill pay system and a financial bookkeeping or accounting system. Yes, yes, yes. if you want to be wealthy, you need to know where your money is going. What are you spending it on? And you also want to make sure your bills get paid on time, right? We don't want, like, just sitting here working, and then, oops, there goes the electricity because we forgot to pay that bill. So one way to make sure that all your bills are paid on time, and this is personal again and professional, is to automate the process. And so get you an online bill pay system that will allow you to set up automatic transfers, bill payments. And yes, you can even have, companies auto draft from your account. But I learned from a financial guru a long time ago that you actually need to maintain control of your money. So you set up the systems to send them the money versus them taking the money out. So can you think less overdraft fees? Can you think, oh my God, not gonna have the money and they're gonna take it anyway and it's gonna cause a whole plethora of other issues? Yeah, you stay in control of your money. So you set it up through an online bill pay system. And for my entrepreneurs, and even personally, you need a financial accounting system. If you are not keeping track of where your dollars are going, then how are you reaching those financial goals? How are you actually understanding what you're worth? If I asked you what your numbers were today, could you tell me? That's a real question. So I want to see some comments. Could you tell me what your numbers were? Personally or professionally? Do you know how much money you spent? And if you, Jackie on the other side of me, y'all talking about all of it. So how are you going to know? How do you know what you need to cut out? How do you know what you need to increase? How do you know what you need to do more of or less of if you are not tracking those numbers? You should know every single month. And I even challenge my clients to know every single day where your dollars are going. So I'll come back to that maybe in another tip on another Tuesday. You need a filing system. Most people these days keep important documents online and everywhere, but you probably also need a physical filing system because we still get paper, right? We still get mail, we still get notices. Sometimes we have receipts that we're going to need at the end of the year when we do our taxes. So you actually need to have a filing system. Going to be super important. Remember, productivity is all about efficiency, doing more, faster, easier, better. So that's what we want to do, and doing it with less. You want to have a filing system. You want to be able to put your hands on things without having to be like, I think I did. Yeah, I don't know. So that's what you want to do. My next favorite one, you need a password manager. I'm talking to my mama right now, y'all. You need a password manager. How many passwords do you have? And you can only use the same password so many times over and over again in all these different systems before they're either going to make you choose another one or somebody's going to hack you because you're so predictable. You need a password manager. How many times have you needed to get into something and you just could not remember what that password was? So you need a password manager. Lastpass is my absolute favorite. I use it for everything. I manage dozens of clients that have to keep their passwords, my passwords, kids' passwords, and I just cannot remember it all, nor do I want to. One of the first things they taught us in business was stop trying to remember things that you can easily put your hands on, information that you can easily access. So now I have to remember one password, and that's to my LastPass, and LastPass remembers all the other passwords for me. So you need a password manager. Stop trying to remember it. You need a note-taking system. You need to have access to your notes every single where. You have school going on. Some of y'all got church documents. Some of y'all got work documents. Some of y'all got kids documents. You need to have a note-taking system that you can access anywhere. Think Evernote. One of my favorites is Google Keep. I like it because I use all of Google's products. I use Google Suite. So it integrates very, very well with all of my systems. So you want to have a note-taking system you can get to everywhere. How many times have you had a thought or you were out maybe talking to somebody, something you wanted to remember later on, and you didn't have anywhere to put it, or you put it somewhere and then you couldn't remember where you put it? So you need a note-taking system. Here's one of my favorites, and not a lot of people think of this as a tool, but I promise you it is a tool. Delegation. If you learn to delegate well, you'll have more time to devote your energy to important tasks. You'll be able to expand your team if you need to, if you're a business owner, and it'll make you look even more amazing than you already are. So you need to delegate. We are not an island of ourselves. We cannot do anything alone. I don't care what it is. If you're a mother, if you are a worker, entrepreneur, you can't do anything alone. So you need to learn how to delegate. I promise you, it will change your life and it will take you to the next level. And then finally, you need to learn how to automate. Automation is a tool. One of the keys to being successful in life is the inclusion of automation tools. You need to be able to utilize processes that can maximize your time and your resources more effectively and efficiently. And I promise you, it will take your life to the next level. Automation not only saves us time and resources, but it also minimizes costs and it minimizes errors. It actually makes us more accurate. And this is even personally, professionally as well. You know, maybe this is a calendar management system where you schedule appointments and you have people go to an online thing to schedule appointments with you versus going back and forth over email. How much time do we spend going back and forth? Oh, I'm not available at that time. Are you available at that time? No, I'm not available at that time. Are you available at that time? No, no, no. Y'all get the point, right? Who has that kind of time and space? So you want to automate things. For my business owners, social media. Don't get caught up in the time suck of social media. Schedule it, automate it. There's tools out there for that. You have Hootsuite, you have Meet Egger, you have Post Planner. There's just so many. Just go online, do a search, ask Rabbi Google. You'll find plenty of things. So the one thing to remember about selecting tools of any kind to work with is that they should work with your natural style of learning and working. They should enhance your ability to be more effective. They should not be disruptive to the process or the habit that you are trying to create. So remember, they should complement you. They should make it easier. If you're a visual learner, find you a tool that has visuals. There's plenty of them out there. If you're a list person, find you a tool that has lists. Anything that you need should enhance your natural style of doing things. So I hope those tips were helpful and that you enjoyed them. I will hang around in the group to answer any questions and to offer any feedback if you have any. So thank you for your time tonight. Mwah.